Good morning. Today, I'm going to share my analysis for next week, on my 8 favorite financial exchanges, on weekly and daily charts. Both the trend and the directionality are bullish. During the week, the price took an interesting rise, which led it to break above the weekly EMA 200. But not the upper weekly level. The movement is at a fairly advanced stage, and so, before evaluating any bullish operations, I will wait for at least a small retracement. An interesting pattern could be the price rebound on the daily EMA 20, or on the daily level, followed by a nice bullish candle. Both the trend and the directionality are bullish. The price has made a good rise, confirming the break of the upper weekly level. On the daily chart, we can see the extent of the bullish movement. Before evaluating any bullish signals, I will wait for a retracement, in order to buy this trade at a better price. An interesting target for the retracement could be the daily EMA 20, which is midway between 2 daily levels. Both the trend and the directionality are bullish. During the week, the price has made a neutral movement, with a weekly candle of indecision. On the daily chart, we can see how the price attempted a rally on Thursday, which could be a signal that the movement continues. This exchange is on an advanced phase of the movement, and so, we think it is risky to enter the market now with the risk that the price will take a break. An interesting target for a retracement could be the daily EMA 20, or the daily level below it. The trend is bearish, while the direction is uncertain. During the week, the price has undergone a strong retracement, which has led to a significant fall, touching the weekly EMA 200. On the daily chart we can see that the candles are formed by large shadows. This means that GBP/USD is in a phase of uncertainty. Over the next week, the price could make its intentions clearer. Since the directionality is uncertain, I will evaluate any signals in both directions. Indeed, the price has a good chance of continuing to fall, down to the level of the daily EMA 200. At the same time, the price has a good chance of starting to rise again, following the example of other related exchanges. For this reason, I advise to operate with caution, evaluating only very clear signals and possibly preferring other exchanges. Trend and the directionality are bullish. On the daily chart we notice that the directional movement was only made on Thursday, while the other days the candles are neutrals or bearish. The movement is at a fairly advanced stage, so, before evaluating any bullish trades, I will wait for a retracement. An attractive price target could be the daily EMA 20, which is very close to the daily level. A larger retracement could reach the next daily level, or even the daily EMA 100. It's generally preferable to enter the market when the movements has just started, while when they are in an advanced phase, the risk of undergoing a retracement is obviously greater. Trend and the directionality are bearish. After the last week's big bearish movement, the price slowed down, showing a candle of indecision. The decline in volatility is visible on the daily chart. In fact, the candles of the last few days are quite small, with the exception of Thursday's, which however, was cancelled by the retracement of the following day. During the week, I will not evaluate any bearish signals, as the movement is in an advanced stage and the price is very far from the fast-moving average. Therefore, I will wait for a retracement that brings the price to touch the daily EMA 20, which is very close to the daily level. Both the trend and the directionality are bearish. During the week, the price has undergone a slight retracement, without invalidating the directionality, which has remained constant for several months. In fact, observing the weekly chart, we can notice that several times the price has attempted weak retracements, and then resuming the descent. For this reason, there are currently no clear signs of weakening, although sooner or later this trade will have to stop falling. For several weeks, we have already stopped looking for signals on this exchange, as it is too early to think about the upside and it is too late to go down. In my opinion, the risk of entering just when the upside starts is too great. However, as already specified, this applies only to the daily timeframe, while on the lower timeframes we could evaluate any quick inputs. Both the trend and the directionality are bearish. This week's candle is neutral. In fact, the price has moved very little and closed more or less at the same level as the opening. The broad bullish divergence, already reported in the previous weekly analysis, is visible on the daily chart. There are no clear signals of a potential reversal, so directionality remains bearish. During the week, I will evaluate any bearish signals. An interesting pattern could be the price bounce on the daily EMA 20, followed by a nice bearish candle. A potential retracement could lead the price to touch the two closest daily levels, therefore, I invite you to operate with caution. Thank you, and see the next week.